It says we're
Okay,
live.
we're live. Hello, YouTube.
Right?
I'm in the
Thanks for
van.
joining Erin in the car.
I have no makeup on. I'm just like, it's a day.
Hey, Christy. Christy is
Yeah.
listening and listing, or listing and
Oops.
listening.
The guy behind me is beeping because I'm not paying attention. So
Uh-oh. Good Lord.
that's Ryan is Galaxy CD Rocks and Flips. He had a live show earlier today. If you guys
Uh,
haven't seen his show, I highly recommend it. He does reselling news and then also updates on his reselling adventure. So it's like I
okay.
appreciate his reporting.
Cool.
So I had an extra errand to run today, and I gave myself an absolute minimum amount of time to do it. And it was at the bank, and the people at the bank were short staffed, of course, right? And so it took forever. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm almost home.
Okay.
So then I thought, well, I've got 5 minutes, which it takes me 5 minutes to get home. But obviously, there was traffic, so it's taking me longer than 5 minutes to get home. I thought, well, I'll call my doctor's office while I'm, trying to get home. And I was just on hold,
Mm-hmm.
on hold, on hold. So finally, I just hung up on them
Yeah.
and logged in with you guys. So that's been
Well,
my goofy morning. I
we made
know.
it. That's all that
I have
matters.
I have lots to do once I get home.
Yeah,
So
me
I
too.
have I have my unlisted inventory split between three places right now, which is not ideal. Um, it is my garage, some shelving that I put up some shelving in my bedroom, which again is not ideal, but whatever. There was space there. So in my bedroom, my garage, and then my storage unit. And my storage unit is 10 by 20, and it's pretty crowded in there. But I need space in my garage, so I've been trying to get everything out of my garage into the storage unit. And as I come across things, I found a few things and I thought, oh, I really need to get these listed. Oh, what is going on at the end of my street? Please tell me I don't have to go around the block. No, they left space for me to turn here. Okay. It would just be my luck, right? So I have been setting a few things on the stairs into my house from the garage. And so there's a pile there that I almost tripped and fell over the other day. Oh no, I lost Gail. Um, so hopefully she'll pop back in. But I will show you guys the mess that is the entrance to my house. That I feel like I'm gonna die every time I walk through there. But today I need to move that pile into the house so that I can work on it today. It's things that need photographed and listed right away that I know for sure has high value compared to what I paid for it, because I really try and pay very little for anything that I buy to resell. So if you guys want to see that, okay, hang on. I think, oh, Gail says she's backstage, but I don't see her. Oh, there she is. That's so weird. It doesn't pop up on my phone like it does. Hey, welcome back.
Yeah.
It
I
doesn't
was
pop up on
backstage
my
waiting
phone.
while you before you even noticed I was gone. I was like, well, she'll find it eventually. I tried to mute
Woo!
my mic because I was using my tape and then it just kicked me out. So
All right, I am going to attempt to flip you guys around. Oh, maybe not. I don't know how to do it on here. Let's see if this does it. Oh, nope, that doesn't do it. Um, oh, well, maybe I'll just turn the camera around. But this is the. Can you guys even? Okay, let me see if I can see. This is my door, and these are all the things that need to go into my house to be listed right now. Some of that over there is actually stuff that just kind of sits there, and I move it in and out when I need it. But the bags, these bags, those bags, And that box I'll need to go in today because there's actually a step there that we go in and out of the house with.
Okay. Let's see.
So
They need to go in today. Does that mean you're about to list them?
I'm bringing one bag, and so we just have to hope that I do not trip on the way in. Hang on. Oh, I can hear the glass rattling around in there too. Oh, geez, you guys. Okay. Hello, Regina Michelle and Tim. Thank you guys for joining in. I'm going to be like a real YouTuber host and do a real YouTube live show here in just about a minute once I swap out my phone for my iPad in my office. Okay, I'm going to set the bag down. I'm going to go find. Oh, did you hear that?
Yeah. Sounds like a tower if something fell.
That's the gate
Hey,
that
Tim.
we. Oh, it's the gate that we occasionally have to put up to keep the dogs out of the office, but it falls over. Hi, buddy. All right, there's the dog. Yeah, yes, I know. I love you too. There's the other dog. Yep, we love you too. See both of them. Hi, we can't see the other dog, Rocky. You're in the way. You're in the way. I know. You're such a baby. Oh, I was gone for 5 minutes, you guys. This is pitiful. Yeah, I was gone for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Okay, hop down. Actually, the guy at the bank took a little bit longer than 5 minutes. Okay, so this is supposed to be my nice, relaxing work day, right? And run around like a crazy lady. Okay, let me grab
Still
this.
early.
All right, come on, guys.
Well,
Out.
it's 11 your time.
Get out of here. Get out. Sorry, the dogs.
Oh, these are Michael Kors. That's cool.
I wasn't telling you guys to get out. I was just telling the dogs.
Maybe these will sell.
Do you want to go outside? All right, guys, we're going to go outside.
I got these at the church rummage sale. I paid 40 for a whole lot of stuff, and these are Michael Kors. Just found that
Those
out.
are cute.
That's cool.
Are they your size?
I don't. Doesn't matter. I'm selling them. I don't even look at that.
Oh.
I'm reselling. Remember?
And Miss Katie.
These are 9.5.
Huh?
Hey, Katie.
What'd you say?
Hey, Louise. I said these are a 9.5.
Did you guys see Katie's big news?
I have no. Was she getting married?
Katie's expecting a baby.
Oh.
No, she's gonna have a baby.
Wow.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Her and Dante. It's so exciting. Yeah. That's awesome. So.
That's awesome. Congratulations, Katie. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Hey, Ken.
And Ken is here. Hey, Ken. Okay, guys. Here in a second, I'm going to switch devices and see how that goes. Let's see how that goes. Let's just try everything this morning.
Let's test it out. What could go wrong?
I don't know. It says I'm entering a broadcast studio. Let's see if this is the right one.
Be ready for the squealing sound.
Oh, yeah. Let me, if I turn my volume all the way down, it should be fine, right?
I have no idea.
Oh, it is the right one. There it goes.
Nope.
Yeah. My gosh. Oh, that's much better. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Okay. It says I have a guest now. Is that still just... Oh.
It's you. You are the guest.
Okay, hang on. I'm going to log out of this one.
Oh my gosh. I just have to be smart and put these in a garage sale. I can't hear you, Erin. These are brand made in China. Do you think these would sell?
I
should
mean,
probably. Do I have to put them in a garage sale, or do I have to put in effort to sell them for like $6? I don't know.
If you list those, you're going to need some major keywords to get attention on them. You know what I mean? Like, obviously they're patent leather.
I have a hat I'm selling for $6. $6. And Facebook, someone wants to know what's the lowest. So my response is lower than $6? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Hey, Paul. Frustrating. Like, how low can you go? $6. How about that? It's
Hang on
kind of
one second. Hey, Paul's here too. So we have Paul and Paul.
double pause.
Double Pauls. How do we get so lucky?
The bill of the hat has a slight bend in it, and I noted that, and he's like, "It's kind of cracked," and I'm like, "That's why it's $6." Oh my goodness!
Like you already noted that, and they're pointing it out to you.
Well, he's thinking he can lower the price because of that, but I've already considered that. It's a Dallas Cowboys hat, and it's a good hat otherwise. So $6.
Yeah.
Deflex. Oh man. Okay, Gail. I have to be what's that lady's name? I forget again. The one that comments have. I have to do like
Well,
her. Like, these are no name brands. I need to put them in a garage sale, not try to sell them.
I mean, could you do $9.99 on them, and that would be worth selling it, right?
Yeah, but I don't know that they would sell. But like I have, I have to look up this brand, but like
Yeah,
I
I don't
don't
know that
know.
one.
It's probably nothing. They're in great shape,
They look
but
brand new. Yeah.
apparently if they're not a brand, they may not sell. So anyway, so I'm gonna have to look some of these up, and if there are no comps, then I'm just gonna have to give it up.
Okay, we're official because both Pauls are here. Just so you know, that makes us official.
Yeah, I saw that.
And Jen is here. Hey, Jen. We haven't seen you for a while. Hope you're doing
Hey
good.
Jen, how's it going? Guten Morgen. It sounds like good morning, but I don't know if it is. Hey, can you click on that thing to make us a little bit smaller?
You don't like having a big head?
There. No, I don't like being in your face. Plus, the comments don't hide our face. Oh, she just gets rid of me altogether.
Now what did I do? There.
Well,
That's just the Gale show.
that's still too big. What's everybody doing? We got some goals or what? We gotta get rolling. Crystal?
I gotta warm up because it's
I've heard
freezing
this
cold
morning.
in Ohio. Gotta find my sweater.
Well,
there's my
I'm
sweater.
wearing shorts right now.
Yeah.
So I got all these shoes that I pulled out of my minivan, which is known as my storage unit.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start at least. Normally, I like to do the photos first, but so I can sit at the computer, I'm just gonna start getting these listed. Create
Okay, I have
drafts.
to go let the dog in. So I
Who
will be
let
back.
the dog in?
It is well, I don't know. I might die trying to get back out of here.
That's terrible.
So I've got this like floating around in here, but it's just all like air pillows and styrofoam. So like it's super light, and I just keep moving it around. But it's like totally in the way. I have to find a good spot for it. Okay, the dog has barked like 10 times. I will be right back. And then I will show you what's in the bag I brought in from the garage.
That woman has so much energy, y'all. I can't do it. I don't have that kind of energy. But why? Y'all, I got like 12 or 13 listings yesterday, 17 the day before. I feel like I'm not making progress.
Okay. Here is what I need to photograph today.
All right,
Well, I got
Regina,
some
have a good
ornaments.
day. I hope it's wonderful.
Where's she
Regina's
going?
leaving. She's going to work. She's going back
Oh,
to
she's
it.
at work. Okay. Have a good day. Yeah, Ken says, I hate winter. I agree, buddy. I agree. You know what's really bad about this one? It's so strange because we had a really warm fall here in Ohio. And now that we've had our first freeze, like all the leaves are falling off the tree, but now it's freezing cold. And so, like, normally you're like raking up leaves and it's, it's kind of chilly. It's a nice fall day, but now it's just absolutely freezing. And we still have leaves to rake up. Oh,
When you mow, it doesn't break up the leaves.
oh, honey, we got a 20-year-old maple out front. You can't mow through that.
Well, they're big leaves. They're easier.
Yeah, I better clog up the mower. There's so many. Oh my gosh, you can't even see the grass right now. I should show you guys, but yeah. Paul had 30 sales to ship yesterday. Oh, so 10 today is a little discouraging. I think I have 6 from the last 2 days, so you're doing all right there, Polly.
Yeah, I have 4 from the last 2 days. It's kind of bad. It was great this weekend, I thought, but
Yeah.
like when I list 17 items one day and 13 the next, I kind of expect to wake up to a sale, and I didn't. I'm like banging my phone, like, what's wrong with it?
Yeah. Ryan, the leaves just fell like literally today. They just dumped. I don't know if it was the frost that we had overnight. There's no wind here today, but they just fell. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but it was just like all of a sudden. And it's been such a weird weather. I don't know if that's why it's all bizarre this year. Who knows? But it's just today. Yes, Paul says that you should start listing.
Get it. Oh man, I thought
Okay.
these were women's boots. How do you know if a boot is for a man or a woman?
I
Like I
don't
did a
know.
self similar, and these are men's.
Jen sells clothing, yeah? Would she know? I, again, avoid selling clothing and shoes at all costs. I have some, but prefer not to sell them.
That sucks.
So they don't say men's or women's on the size?
No. They just say size 9.
Mm-hmm.
Made in China. It's
Oh,
Polar
no
Edge.
brand name.
It's Polar Edge. Isn't that a brand of some sort?
Oh, I don't know. See? I don't know.
It doesn't have like the UK size and all that. Most of them don't
Mm-hmm.
say men or women. I'll be right back. 1 second.
Okay. All right, you guys, here. I have a bit of show and tell for you. So I pulled a few things out that I need to get listed today. And this one is, as Tim over at the Years would say, absolutely gorgeous. So I have this iridescent carnival glass bowl. I don't have a maker's name on it. My guess is Cambridge, but I'm gonna have to look that one up. But so pretty. Is there a UK size? And no, there's no UK size on that one. She's just got a US size on that boot.
Yeah, no, it just
Hello, Megan.
9 made in China. Hey, Megan, any baby yet?
She's here for the party.
Oh, she doesn't have a baby yet then. That's funny.
Oh, here, Jen says compare the foreign size on the size chart, but you don't have a foreign size, do you?
Nope.
We're trying to figure out if it's men's or women's.
Yeah, it just says this is the only tag on the inside. It says 9 made in China. That's it. But it's Polar Edge. Isn't that a kind of a brand? I mean, I see a couple of these sold, but the one I did sell similar on, it says men's.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know why I thought it was a woman's boot. Doesn't really look feminine, but it could be.
Yeah, but some of them don't. Some of the utility boots don't.
And say that could be a women's size 9, but is a man's 9 bigger than a woman's 9?
Yes. Okay, so here's another piece that I have that I need to get listed today. This one's not as big as the other one, but it's that real pretty emerald green.
Mm-hmm. It
And
is
they're
pretty.
all they're all steaming up right now because they were cold outside, and now I brought them in.
Well, I
Oh
hope
wait,
they
this
don't
is kind of
crack.
weird. Oh no, it's just got a little defect on it. It's not a crack though. It's just from the manufacturer. But anyhow, I think this piece, it's definitely a 2-part mold, but it's got a little bit of hand shaping to it. So I'm not sure where that one was made. That carnival glass does have a chip in the one corner.
I
I'll have
had
to
some
make a note of that.
green candy dishes that were like leaves, and I had three of them, and one of them I washed them, and one of them was kind of like stuck on stuff. Like, so I thought, oh, maybe it's like a hard candy. So I took the chance and boiled water, poured it on top with some soap in it to see if it'll, clean up, and it just cracked right now. I
Yeah.
kind of knew that would happen, but it wasn't like super valuable. And oh
Yeah.
man, I just literally took the polar edge label off. Okay, these
So
are gonna
I am
be
like,
black
oh,
girls.
I am a huge fan of anything mint green. So I bought this Tupperware piece just for me. It's just a rectangle, but it has a mint green lid. So I had to have it, which is just not very intelligent, but that's okay.
Tupperware
It made me
brand.
happy.
Tupperware.
Made me happy.
Is that Tupperware brand you
Um,
said?
it is Tupperware brand, yeah. I have this. I can't believe it's a girdle. Girdle. It says unbelievable control yet lightweight. Try it, you'll be a believer. So
Mm-hmm.
it's brand new in the box. The box is a little smushed, but I think that'll sell pretty well. Sounds like fun, right?
Yep.
And
No,
if you miss Cody makeup from the 80s, I have a Cody duet with a little lipstick. Let's see if I can get it out.
I've never heard of that one. That's
I
cool.
can't get that one. But there's the powder. It's brand new, so that's never been used.
Oh heck yeah.
I can't
Vintage.
get the lipstick out. Oh yeah, it's vintage, and I have the box,
New
which is
old
really
stock is
oh,
what they call that, huh?
it smells like a grandma. Woo! You can smell that. Holy moly!
But you didn't think that when you were using it in the 80s. Were you even alive in the 80s, Aaron?
Honey, I was born in '76.
Okay.
I mean, I got some years on me.
Got less than me.
I've got a Vilroy and Bach, and I think this was a Christmas ornament. Let me see. Yep. Oh, it's a cutie patootie too. It's not even an ornament; it's a gift box. So it's a little ceramic snowman gift box.
Oh,
It was
cute.
from Dillard's, is where they sold it at. So, ew, it's got something in it.
What
I'll
are
have to
these
wash
80s
that. Ooh,
referring to? Okay, Paul. Uh-huh.
I'll have to grab. What's Paul doing? What are these 80s? Those are back when the dinosaurs roamed. Okay, so Jen has a message for you. Measure the shoe and then find a size chart. Okay, that makes sense. If you can't tell by
When
the
you measure
design
it, do
or
you
the
measure it
brand.
with the cloth tape on the inside of the skull? Or do you do the outside? I
I
think
don't think
you
you're going to be able to get all the way in on the inside of it. You probably should do it on the outside. I don't think you can get a tape all the way in there, can you?
yeah, well, it depends on how.
Yeah, I'd Paul says dinosaurs. Tim's about to show up and tell us they never existed.
Are you calling
It
me
was a
a
TV
dinosaur?
show in the 80s. They were real. You remember that dinosaur family show?
Yes, when they would the dad would throw the baby against the wall and he'd say again.
Yeah.
And then when the dad would walk in, he'd say, "Not the mama, not the mama."
Not the mama.
It was the dad. It was like, so
Oh,
cute.
those were the days when you could
Yeah,
abuse your children, right?
yeah, right. Well, and he liked it, so I guess that
Oh, I know.
makes
I
it
know.
okay.
God, they would
If you
never let
like
you
it,
show that now.
that's okay, right? That's it's like, but
Oh, there's some weird discoloration on this thing, but it's not like it's not coming out. Maybe it's just in the porcelain. Okay, so look at all the free press Tim is getting. Okay, so there's that snowman. Let me see what else I got in here. Oh, you guys, this one is fun. Look at this. If you ever wanted something just as cheesy as all get out, there is it's plastic, but it's got this dragon print on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's this little vase, but wait, it gets better. It has these flowers that go in it. They are called lovely noddable flowers because they literally they knot. They're like yeah.
It's kind of neat.
It's so cheesy.
Thanks, Jen.
It's perfect decoration for table, TV set, window decor, or shelf. I'm guessing these are like late 60s, early 70s. Let's see if I can get back in the packaging. Hey, Tracy.
I'm the baby. Gotta love me.
Gotta love me.
It's funny, Jen. Good morning, Tracy. How's it going?
It says made in Hong Kong, but here's the packaging. I mean, they are cheesy as all get out. So anyhow, those will be. It'll sell.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it'll sell. They're brand new. They were never used. So that box kind of smells perfumey too. All right, what else does Santa have in this bag here? A wallet. Why did I buy this? Oh, because it's brand new. Princess Gardner full grain cowhide, red color leather wallet. But it's brand new. It's got all the fake paper and stuff on the inside. So there's that. More Tupperware, but it's the salt and pepper shakers. But those I'm going to put in my Girl Scout bin for when we go to camp. The little miniature ones. Ooh, what's this? Oh, glasses. Look at these glasses, you guys. Oh my God. You know, I might need to just get my lenses put in these. They're that cute. They are 12 karat gold filled.
It's not
so
raining.
Even if, huh?
Tracy was asking if it was raining or how it's here, but no, I'm not getting any rain. It's beautiful outside. Windy a little bit.
So look at these bad boys. I'm gonna do full picture.
Yeah, those are pretty groovy.
Look at those.
Wow, I kind of like those.
All right, what do we think, guys? Can I rock that?
Yes.
I think those are me. What do you
Hell
think?
yeah.
They're a perfect fit. That's
wow.
the scary.
Yeah, I mean they look great. Yeah. Go for it.
I remember trying them on at the house when I bought them.
Tracy said they're bad. $$.
The one little gold trim piece is kind of peeling a little bit. But they're really cute. So I'll double check how much they sell for. If they don't sell for a whole lot, I might just take those to my next eye appointment. See if they can replace those lenses.
Yeah,
those lenses and those glasses are so weak, I can't even see through them. My vision is legally blind without my glasses. It's bad. It is really, really bad. And what's scary is these are glass lenses. And so they've got like some weight to them, but there's hardly any thickness to them. If I had to wear glass lenses, they would literally be like the thickness of a Coke bottle. Thank God for acrylic.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. Oh, I have this set. Does anybody need little Pyrex dishes in orange cream sickle color?
Those are pretty.
I can't remember what these are called. They're Pyrex. I forget what this this iridescent orange is called, but anyhow, I got a few of those.
Okay, let's see.
A DVD remote I picked up with nothing to go with it. I'm not sure what that was for. Look at this one. Got some pretty opalescent glass.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Orange cream push pops. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good.
That's what it reminds me of. She's like, now.
Yes.
Those push pops
exactly.
are so creamy and good.
Oh
Cream
man, I'm
pickle.
Lusterware. Thank you.
No, like a cream pickle.
I'm going to have to add that to my grocery shopping list. Okay, so there's another pair of glasses that I have in here that look a little bit older, but I think that these were also gold filled. The print on them is a lot smaller, so I can't quite read it. But if you find old glasses, look on the inside of the nose piece right here. It'll tell you if they're gold filled or not. They sell so well. I've sold some pairs for almost $200. Now these ones won't go for that because it depends on brands. Like these are American Optical, so that's why I'm going to make sure and look those up. The ladies' glasses, those might sell a little bit better. They're branded like that. And there are certain styles from the 50s that are really popular right now. And even though they're remaking those into new glasses, that style, they're remaking them. If people can get a hold of the older ones, they want the older ones. Okay.
Everything back then was made with better quality.
Yeah. Paul says he's rather warm with some rains than 44. Yeah. Okay, where are you at, Paul? Are you in?
Surely you're not asking the Philly flipper Paul that, right?
No. Flippin' Sports Guy. No, Flippin' Sports Guy. I'm thinking he's in Philadelphia too, though. Yeah, that's chilly. It's still about 37 here, so we are chilly today. Yeah, he's another Paul in Philly. So yeah, I thought he was in Pennsylvania. 54. Okay, so where, Gail, is it 50s, in the 50s where you're at, or has it warmed up already? Because you said you were in shorts.
No, it's 73 right now. It's supposed to be a high of 77.
Such a bragger.
One though. So that's how cold it'll get. Tomorrow it's going to be 52 low and then 48 low. So it's going to start getting cooler, it looks like.
52 might be my high today.
But Wednesday is supposed to be back up to like 81. So it's temporary.
And the other Paul says I'm still wearing shorts, even though it's in the 40s.
Oh. You can do that. Yeah, do you do that when it's cold outside? Or you do it outside?
Oh, Megan says 38 in Chicago. Yeah, Megan, it's only in the 30s up here in northern Ohio, too. Yeah.
Only?
She's digging it. No way.
I mean, with the cold, with the wind and no, I'm just all about the life where I can get up, get in my car and go somewhere, not have to shovel anything.
Yeah. Megan says 81's hotter than hell.
Oh my goodness. Actually, I don't know that we even got to 100 here.
Paul brought the Chernobyl radiation with him to keep warm.
Bless your heart. Something was wrong.
No, I got my grandma sweater on here even in the house today because it is cold. It is just flat out cold. There's nothing chilly about it. It is cold outside. But I mean, I've got the heat on my house, but I'm still cold. And Christy is still chilly at 66. Yeah, right? Let me see what it says. I swear it's still 37 now. It's probably warmer than that, but it always feels colder to me. What does it say? So I'm up here in northwest Ohio, just south of Toledo. It says it's 42. So, we've got a couple of. Oh no, my high's only going to be 48. It's not even going to be 52 today. Oh. And Elizabeth went to school in a long sleeve t-shirt today, arguing with me the whole time about not putting a fleece on. I could have strangled her. Could have just strangled her. Okay. Who remembers the wallet that I could not get sold and stayed sold? Do you remember that story?
I remember the story. I don't remember it being the wallet though. But I thought whatever it was, you actually sold it and it did go.
No.
It came
So
back.
I sold the wallet and it came back. And then somebody else bought it and immediately canceled it.
Right.
Now, somebody has sent me an offer. I've accepted it. They have paid for it. So everybody cross your fingers and say a little prayer for me.
If not,
this wallet goes to Kansas. Huh?
If not, you need to throw that thing in the trash.
Yes. I know at this point, but it's a $60 wallet, right?
Jeez.
It's going to Kansas, so we just need to pray that it stays there.
Right.
Megan says I don't mind if it's cooler. Yeah.
I saw the Rockstar Flipper made a video saying that one of his reseller friends was purchasing something on best offer, and before he submitted it said, you have to fill out you have to have your banking stuff updated for immediate pay should they accept, and good luck. So it looks like eBay is probably starting to, if not full force, requiring immediate pay on offers. So
that will be nice.
Yeah. So
okay,
that's what he saw as a buyer making an offer.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, I will tell you this most recent offer that I accepted on that wallet, she took about 12 hours to pay for that. So it's not across the board yet, but if that's coming, that's good news for all of us.
He said it's probably he's going to check with them, but he's going to check with eBay and find out, but no, apparently some people are seeing that. So that's good.
Good. And they did mention that there was a reseller update at some point where they did mention that was coming. So that's good news. Yeah. Megan says, I don't mind if it's cooler. I'd rather be able to open the window. Yeah, I'd rather have the windows open too. And I almost missed, there was a very short time of year this year where it was really nice to have the windows open. Usually I can go for about a month in between air conditioning and heat, and I didn't get that this year. Plus, as I was popping in and out throughout the night, I was like, damn, what a show. What did I miss? There must be a part of a conversation I missed there somewhere. Oh, Tracy and Tommy's show last night. I fell asleep, unfortunately. I popped in there and heard just a little bit of what the chick with the glass of wine had to say. I can't think of her name now, but Christmas decorating. Yeah, you got to decorate for Christmas now because it's going to be too cold in like a week.
Well, plus, you'll be busy with your baby, so you might as well get it out the way.
Yeah. Yeah, because in like a week, nobody's going to go outside and put up lights. So, yeah. All right, now that I pulled all this stuff out to show you guys, it's all in my light box, and I have no room to photograph anything. I got to rearrange this all now. Well, plus I was packaging over here the other day, so now I have this stuff in my light box, which is not helpful. Oh my gosh, you guys, one of these days I will be like a real adult and be like organized and what's the word I'm looking for? Responsible, purposeful in what I'm doing, all of that. One of these things.
I was watching a video by what's her name? She sells clothing on Poshmark, Amber.
Yes.
And
I saw the recent one.
Yeah, here's my death pile I've been working on. I'm like, oh my God, it's a table and a clothing rack. That's not enough.
It was one table.
It's not a death pile. Oh my God. Like the goals,
Yeah,
right?
but
Yeah, I
Ken says
can't.
if you figure that out, let me know. Yeah, that's a good one, Ken. Working on that one for a while. I take after my dad. We are some serious procrastinators. I am convinced that it is hereditary. However, my dad is very neat and composed and did well in the military with structure. I missed that part of the genes, I guess. I got the procrastination, disorganized brain part, but So, oh, there it is. Okay, cool. I'm gonna start photographing stuff now. I'm actually, so this is our Let's Talk Reselling and Get Listing Done show. I am gonna get some photographing done, and I have to get my shipping done. I've got almost everything pulled on the table over there. I do have to do some shipping today.
I did.
Absolutely have to.
I did my last. I only have 4 items, but I did my last one when you were jumping on this morning. So I got that ready to go. I overbid on an auction yesterday. Oh my God. I had sold a Sunbeam vintage toaster before for like, I don't know, like $200 or something. And so I keep my eye out for it. And I found one, and someone had that and Black and Decker iron with it. So I looked it up because it just didn't say tested. It just said not tested. So it could be
Okay.
broken. So the comps, if it's broken, they do sell broken, like parts only, for 65 or more on average for that toaster. New, I mean, not new, but functioning and working condition, it's like double that, right?
Okay.
130 bucks. So I took a gamble, and someone got me up. They stopped bidding at $60. So 60 was my bid, and then there was a commission, so I paid $69 for this toaster and freaking iron that's worthless, right? So fingers crossed it works. But I gotta go pick
Yes.
that up today, I guess. I don't know. All my I told you about those DVD sets I bought at the bins for $8. I Love Lucy complete collection.
Yeah.
I've sold 3, and I had 7 of them. So they are going really fast. And I didn't see as many of
Good.
those as I saw those DVDs. So after this, I might go to the bins and just look through every bin because they had a lot, right?
Yeah.
And just see
Yeah,
if
if
they
they're
have
selling
them
for you, I'd go
still.
back and look for more.
Yeah. And then I was thinking if they still had those Assassin's Creed DVDs that I bought up, like a dummy, then I'd buy more of those because today's, I think, $3 day, right? So then that will lower my cost per item down.
Yeah.
Sounds silly, I know, but
Nah, it kind of makes sense.
because then I could sell it for less. Greg is like, I don't know why it's not selling. The comps are there. I took my own picture, instead of using the stock photo, just to see if that helped, and nothing's changed. So,
Are you promoting yours? Are the other ones promoted?
mm-hmm. Everything's right now at 7%. I'm about to bump it up. So, yeah.
Okay, I got one whole item photographed. Woohoo!
Woo! Right? I have one draft created. Woo! I haven't taken any photos though.
Oh, I am having to dust these off. They've been out in the garage for quite a while. But it's kind of good though, because even if stuff doesn't need dusted, Windex makes it nice and shiny. So, oh, I'm so sad that this has chips on the edge. Oh well, it'll still sew. Just not as much. I have been finding that I'm photographing on a very light gray instead of white background, and the stuff looks better. I don't know why. I don't know if it's there's just providing more contrast. Like I'm not sure why, but I think everything just looks better with this light gray. And maybe
Yeah.
it's just my opinion.
The only thing with that is because Google requires like the white background, like they may not pick it up, but maybe if it's a light enough gray that it may not be a problem.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
when
I
people,
started using it for items that I had that were clear or white that weren't showing up on the white background.
right?
Um, and then I just didn't take it down and because I was lazy.
Oh, I thought you were doing it through Photo Room.
No, mm-mm.
Okay.
I
Well,
was just I just had some clear things that weren't showing up, and boy, there's a couple of chips on this one. But no, so I just got lazy, but I really think it looks okay. Oops.
yeah, I thought about doing a different background because I've seen some others do that. And I'm like, it kind of stands out, you know?
It
I'm
does
like,
when you're scrolling down
yeah.
through.
And
Yeah,
not, I don't think in a bad way, but
nope,
at the
not
same
in a bad
time,
way.
don't, I don't know. I'd hate to have to, like, one day eBay say, nope, mandatory white backgrounds. And then you're like, oh, hell.
Oh, surely they wouldn't do that, would they?
I don't know.
That would be
Making
annoying.
item specifics mandatory.
Yeah, that's true.
Who knows? Okay, what do you got
That's
for
true.
candy on the bottom of this shoe? If somebody want a snack later, they can just get it off their shoe.
That's so gross.
Let me see.
Oh, that's so gross. I do have a children's tea set that I washed. I hand washed it in my kitchen sink this morning that I set out to dry. That I need to go grab that out of the kitchen and get that listed today too. I've had just the best sales with children's and miniature tea sets. Like even the ones that are just decorative, I can't keep any of them in stock. So I've
That's
been
good.
buying them whenever I see them,
What
and
kind
I'm
of
down to the last one.
what do you sell them for?
I've sold them anywhere from like 20 for just these little teeny tiny resin ones that were just decorative, up to I think my highest one was 160 for the silver, I think, or was that
Okay,
the blue one?
and you're
I
talking
think
about the
maybe the
whole.
cobalt blue was like 160. So I mean, there's a wide range, but they don't stay for very long.
Are you talking about the whole set?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm
I've
just
sold
asking
a silver
because
set.
like you don't want to buy a set for $15 if you know it's only going to sell for 20.
Yeah, you still got to comp them out, but they're selling fast. That's, I mean, in any shape and size that I have posted. I've done ceramic, I've done silver, I've done glass, I've done resin. One was like a panda bear theme, like it was like the little panda bear head was the shape of the cup.
Mm-hmm.
I've done the mid-century modern in the cobalt blue. I've done the real fancy Victorian in the silver. So just like it's so weird, like anything miniature or children's tea set related has just sold. I even had a modern set, a modern ceramic set that was like packaged in a picnic basket. That one actually ended up going overseas. So I don't know, dude. Just having really good luck with those. Highly recommend looking them up if you come across them. And I'm in the habit now of I look for them anywhere and everywhere.
Yeah,
Something's wrong with this
I can too.
vase.
That's but you know how some people say these sell hands down every time, no matter what. So then you go buy
Yeah,
them. But you gotta know what that price is, the buy price, right? Because even if they
yep,
all sell, no matter what, if they typically sell at least 20 or more, then you know definitely look them up. But at least you know if it's $20, maybe pass on it unless it's $100
yeah,
flip. You know.
yeah. Like that little resin set I got. I think I paid $2 for that and sold it for 20.
Yeah.
Um, I had 3 sets that I bought in an auction lot, and I think for the whole auction I paid 50, but that was the silver set and the blue set, and those were 2 of my highest selling pieces. So the silver went for 100 and the blue set was the 160. I'm gonna go let the other dog in.
Let the dog in.
Because we're playing musical dogs here. 1 second. Be right back. Oh, what is this?
Does anyone
I just found another
goal?
tea set in the box.
Has anyone got a listing goal today? Does anyone make listing goals? Ooh, these shoes are in bad shape. They're trying to sell them for $24. No. What's wrong with people? Okay. I don't have a listing goal, but I'm trying to get stuff listed. Let's just say that. We're an hour in, got 1 more hour to finish this listing, this live. Okay. Silver, gray. Oh. Okay. All right. Oh, Jen, you're not far. Oh, okay. You're not far from me. Well, I don't know. Fishing. We went fishing a couple of months ago. It was nice. 13 items. Wow. That's great. Do you have a death pile, Christy? Well, I guess if you're doing 20 to 25 done and you just got 13, you probably have something. List as much as possible today. I got 4 items up so far. Need to take more photos though. Yeah. I like to do my photos first. Like I'm finding that I'm listing these, but so much easier once you've done the work to list them to just add a photo and go, but I'm going to take the photos after just so I'm sitting here doing.
And I'm a photos first kind of gal, but you know that.
Yeah, I just like it. I just prefer it.
Okay. So as I'm walking out of the room here, a box caught my eye. I think there's another tea set in this box over here.
Get it listed.
I'm gonna grab the box so we can all see what's
I'm
in
so
there.
mad. I found a dog costume that's a bee, and I was a bee for Halloween. Like that would have.
Oh.
And I'm so mad I didn't list it before Halloween. I just didn't know it was in that church rummage sale stuff. So
yeah.
New goals.
You forgot about it?
Month. Okay. Well, that's good. I tried to do something like that. Like keep buying, but make sure by the end of the week. Mine was like within 7 days list what I bought, but that is not worked out for me.
There was a spider. I survived, just in case you were wondering.
Oh, okay. What happened?
There was a spider on me.
Oh, well, I'm glad you made it.
So this one looks like jadeite, but it's white on the bottom. So that is not jadeite. Is this more? It might be more acro.
What is jadeite?
Acro agate. Jadeite is that kind of mint green. Here, I'll show you. This looks like jadeite, but it's. Oh wait, maybe this one is. Okay, so jadeite's that kind of like. Oh, these are dirty. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Is it iridescent too, or is it just glass?
No, okay. Just glass. But I thought maybe this one was jadeite, but it's white on the back. This like, I don't know what this is. None of it's marked. The acro agate, the other pieces I have are not marked either. So I think I'm going to have to compare it to some other pieces. There's some bigger plates. Oh, there's dinner plates. These are not children's sizes.
We got like 3 Texans here. like
Yeah.
relatively local Texans to me anyway. You got Tracy's like in Austin, Christy's in San Antonio, Jen is in Rockport, Port Aransas.
Texans unite. So there's only one bowl. I'm kind of sad. The rest of it's all plates and a clear glass dish. So no, this is not a kids' tea set. This is part of an adult food set. So I'm gonna set this aside. Maybe that's why I didn't get it out yet. But it all needs washed. That all.
Someone called these biker sneakers. Do you guys call them biker sneakers? I never heard that term, but I mean,
Biker sneakers?
they don't have clip-ons. So I'm in Angleton, Christie, just south of Houston, near Lake Jackson and such.
Yeah.
See.
All right, so I'm going to skip dishes and go back to makeup. Jen said her attention span is so short. She's better off not doing things in bulk. I take as many pictures as I can at a time and then list later. That's just a strategy that has worked really well for me. But I know it's not for everybody.
I like to do like 5 or 6 photographs of items, put them on my desk here, look at them while I list them, and then put them away, and then do 6 more. Like to me, that way I don't have like a whole lot of stuff on my desk or near me or whatever, and it's not as overwhelming. So like 5 or 6 works for me. Man, these people are listing some dirty shoes, like dirty, and they want like $24 for them.
That's crazy.
I'm like, first of all, why are you even listing them?
Okay, this says the lipstick should just pull straight out.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I just wanted to check and make sure it hadn't been used. It has not. Look at this. Anybody need some neon pink?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Apply more gently and sparingly than ordinary lipstick.
That's funny.
Okay, I need to take a picture of that actually before I put it back in there. So people can see it's not been used. There's one little air bubble in it, but that's okay. Oops. Okay, what did Tracy say about her strategy? I started reading that. Photograph for a few hours and then list it. Yes, that's what I do. Yeah. That has had the best results for me. I mentioned briefly last week, I do that because there are times when my health doesn't allow me to stand. And so if I have all that on my phone, even if I need to rest that day or not be up and about, but I'm still like able to like be up on the couch or something like that, then I can sit and list and not have to worry about, like, I'm standing right now in my light box here to photograph. And so I appreciate still being able to feel productive on those really shitty days.
Yeah.
Jen says, used to do what Erin does, but now I do more of what Gail does. Yeah. Sometimes those small batches work better. And I totally understand that. I know too, like for Gail, she wants to be able to see the item to complete the description when she's looking at it. I take enough pictures that I can rely on the pictures. Like with that item that I just took a picture of that was chipped, I took close-ups of all the chips so that I could document all of that. I measure all my items in my pictures next to a ruler. So I have that kind of measurement information too, except when I don't, and then I'm really mad at myself and I have to leave those pictures on my phone until the next time I go back to photograph again and dig the item out, because I have done that. I had like a Coach purse. Forgot to take a picture of the label on the inside. I had an ornament. I forgot the picture of the back side of it, just random stuff like that. So I do miss, from time to time, but the majority of stuff that I photograph, I try and get all those details.
I mean, I do take a lot too, but I always find myself like when it's like, oh, were those pockets in the back fake or were they real? Like,
Mm-hmm.
then I got to go back and stick my hand in it. So, like, if I had
Yeah.
to do that, it's better to just have it here, Like,
Yep.
was that button or lace or was it a hook? Like, it's just stuff like that you know.
Yeah, because that picture of that Coach purse sat on my phone for a month probably before I remembered to pull it out again. Yeah, I totally
Plus,
get
I
it.
have to know the other reason is I have to know what bin it goes in, and I really put it in the bin after I do the photographing and the fake listing or the
Yes.
draft listing. So 10 months later, when I'm going through the photos, I'm not going to know where that thing is, right?
Right. Okay, Horizon Picks. I don't know if I know your first name, so let us know your first name, where you're at,
Hello.
or we'll just call you Horizon if you prefer that. We can do that too. And creating Happy Mondays is hello from Vancouver, USA. So where is that? Washington? That Washington State, I think. Or is there
Wait,
more than
so
one
Christy
Vancouver?
said when drafts are done and then photos are done, I take my phone and watch TV. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You
what I
kind
just
of
like
plug
on
them in.
eBay. I just go, I have my draft there and I just click it and add the photos, let it upload, save its draft or finalize it.
Yeah.
Oh, Chrissy's getting the rain.
I saw that it's coming. Now, is she in San Antonio? Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm. Yippers.
Okay. Sorry, I had to grab a Kleenex real quick. I'm
That's
just
like
writing
three
it
and
up.
a half hours from me, Christy.
Yeah. My dad was stationed in San Antonio, so I visited there quite a bit.
I guess his name is Roy.
Hey, Roy.
Jen is saying howdy, Roy, so she knows him. Welcome, Roy. Why am I struggling with
Roy?
Roy? I dated someone named Rory, and I had the
Oh,
hardest time with that.
yeah. Okay, you guys. Totally non-reselling issue, but here's a funny one. We have this gate that we use on the other side of the house to keep the dogs out of the cat food. Now, we have one cat that will go and visit with the dogs. And so he has a missing hip joint and cannot jump over the gate. So he would always wait for us to open it for him, which was really annoying because sometimes he would bang on it until we opened it. And it's a metal gate, so it makes a clanking noise. So we took one of the bars out so that he could fit through there because he was kind of chunky cat. And
Chunky cat.
the dogs were still bigger than the cat at that were still bigger than the cat at that point. And so the dogs couldn't get through, but the cat could, which was what we wanted, right? Well, then the doctor told us the one dog needed to go on a diet. So we put him on a diet. Now he can fit through there.
Funny.
So I added part of a wooden banister. Basically, I kind of like tacked it on there with some zip ties to kind of close that space a little bit. Well, now the cat's so fat, he can't fit through there either.
Oh, man.
So I just had to open the door over here for him to come in.
It's a struggle in your household with that, isn't it?
Here's the chunky butt. Here's my fat cat.
That's my eBay store name, my chunky cat.
Yeah. Oh, chunky cat. Here's his belly.
Please let me go, please.
Chunky belly. I know. He does not want me to hold him right now. If you sneeze on me, oh my Lord, I'm putting him down. He's about to sneeze.
He looks so cuddly.
So there's my fat. So he can't get through there now. Like, we're going to have to just like shave off that banister until it's just right where the cat can get through, but the dog can't. Oh my gosh, you guys. And for those of you that don't know, we have a little zoo over here. We have 4 cats, 2 dogs, and a fish.
Got her hands full for sure.
We love them all. Love them all. Oh, Roy's in Pennsylvania too. Okay, cool. Okay, and Vancouver is in Washington, just across the river from Portland, Oregon. Okay. So it's probably getting chilly up there too, I would imagine. Okay, now I've lost track of how many pictures I took of this makeup. I'm gonna have to go back and look at what I did. I think I got everything actually, except the measurements. Yep, I did. I just gotta measure that one. Where'd my tape go? Okay, so I'm pretty sure I have a brain tumor. I just want you all to hear it first.
Oh, Jesus. Aaron,
um,
stop. What?
so back on here, let's go back a few weeks. No, I'm just kidding. Back on October 20th, I had a really bad migraine. And it's probably the worst one I've ever had. And the medicine helped my headache, but it made me really sick. So if I was sick for like 2 days after that. And then I never had a day without a headache for 2 weeks. Now, that was only one migraine. The rest of it's just been headaches, but I've had it for 2 weeks. So I went to the doctor yesterday, and he's like, well, let's give you a shot of this anti-inflammatory, which I had never heard of, the name of this medicine. And then he's like, if you're not better by tomorrow, let us know. Well, I got zero reaction from it. Like, I had no side effects and I had no relief from it, which is part of why I was late logging on today. So I'm trying to give them a call to say, hey, by the way, I still have a headache. So they're going to send me for a CT scan, I think, is the next option. So
Yeah.
I was like, well, at least maybe we'll get some answers. My luck, we probably won't get any answers. It's just the way my life goes. And I just carry on.
Well, hopefully it'll be okay.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, it's probably just like sinus. Watch, you know what it's going to end up? They're going to be like, you have a sinus infection. How much you want to bet? I bet you money.
Well, because it's been like 3 weeks, so.
Yeah. So that's probably what it is. They'll be like, oh, yeah, we can see you have some inflammation in your sinuses there. That will be my luck. But that's part of why I was late today. That and the, oh, yeah, I'm fine, Megan. I'm just dying. That's all. Aren't we all?
I'm dying, everyone.
No, Megan, I was just telling him I've had a headache for a couple weeks, and I think our next step is probably they're going to send me for a scan because the shot they gave me. Hold on. Let me think of the name. He told me the name of the medicine. Tramadol? Does that sound right?
It's a pain med.
Okay, so he told me it was an anti-inflammatory, but that would make sense. So anyhow, I was just laughing, Megan. At my luck, it'll end up just being a sinus infection. So, I'm not too concerned about it. I'm like, oh, that was an expensive CT scan just to find out you have a sinus infection. But anyhow, so besides the craziness at the bank with all the people that were absent from work today over there, I also was trying to get through my doctor's office, which is really strange. I usually don't have to sit on hold when I call there. Oh, I feel like I'm eating a cat here now. Usually don't have to sit on hold when I call there, and nobody ever picked up, and I was sitting on hold most of the drive home. So I don't know what's going on there today, but I will call up there later. I've got work to do now. Is that a chip? I think this has a chip on the back of it. Maybe it's just, nope, that's under the glaze, so that's just missing paint. All right, we'll just finish the pictures and I've got Christmas stuff, and it's just got to get listed at this point.
I have a lot of Christmas stuff that my ex gave me, so I don't know. I guess I should find that and get to it.
Yeah. I have sold, oddly enough, some Halloween themed Christmas ornaments. They're just these like they're Hallmark ornaments, but they look like Day of the Dead people. But I've got more of those I need to get listed. And then I have just regular Christmas ornaments. Just that would be good news. Yeah, I know. Sinus infection's better than a brain tumor. Absolutely.
Agreed.
I had to go to the doctor because I would go to bed and wake up heavy for 1 month and they MRI and turned out sinusitis. Yeah, that'll be my luck. Absolutely. That'll just be all it is. Ornaments, Grateful Dead. They are not Grateful Dead. They are Hauntington collection. So I've got oh, that's not it. Where's the other one? Oh, maybe I sold all the other ones. Maybe I do just have one left. Yeah. No, the only one I have left is Mrs. Bonnie and Bones. So they're definitely not Grateful Dead. So, yeah, I think that's the only one I have left. Oh, did I? Yeah. There's a couple of owls, but those aren't the haunting ones. So, nope, they're called Hauntington Collection from Hallmark Ornaments. So, anyhow. This has got 2 stickers. I'm not going to mess with them, though. I'm going to leave them on there. This little snowman's cute. Did I measure him? No. Let's get a measurement before I put him away. I can hear you. Excuse me, I can hear you typing away over there, Miss Gail.
Just getting it done. Trying to, anyway. This is my 3rd draft, so I feel like I'm not making much progress. Not for what I should be getting done. That's okay though.
So in case you guys didn't know, Gail has a affiliate link for List Perfectly. If you were thinking of signing up, make sure you grab that. It's in her last video description, but I'll try and remember to add it to this one too. But it gives you 30% off of your first month, and then you can choose which level you want it at too. So it doesn't matter which level you pick, you still get 30% off. But I did, I made a new account last week for List Perfectly and started listing stuff. So I added Etsy for all my vintage items, like the vintage pottery and glass that I have. And then I put everything on Facebook and Mercari. Now, Mercari's been a lot of likers and watches on there, but I haven't had any sales. But Facebook, my first 2 Facebook Marketplace sales paid for my entire month of List Perfectly. So if you're thinking about doing that, it's definitely worth the time to get that stuff cross-posted.
I have to go to the YouTube to post the link, but yeah, I definitely more than make my money back. I've got the $29 version. Just buy sales on the other platforms.
Yeah.
So $29 version.
And I did do the $49 version. Just I told Gail, I said, you know what, I was feeling lazy and it transfers a lot more information. So I went ahead and did that to get a lot done a lot quicker. Oh, there it is. Thank you, Gail, for sharing that.
Well, I'd like to see a demo of it, like what it really does carry over. To see, you know what I'm saying? Like, is it worth it?
Yeah. The biggest, like when I was looking at their description of the $29 a month versus the $49 a month, the biggest bonus for me was that it transfers the price for you and the weight. So that's kind of what I was excited about, having that additional information, but there is more information that it transfers for you. So I could probably like hop on my laptop and do a screen share if you guys wanted to see that. I'm not positive exactly how to do it, but I think I could figure it out.
And it's definitely doing the right weight and all that.
It is. Yep. Nope. It did a really good job. Although I will say the one sale on Facebook, by the way, if you get somebody that makes a purchase on Facebook and then comes back and says, by the way, the address is wrong, just cancel it. Just cancel the order. Tell the person, sorry, you have to go change your address. Facebook will tell you to go to the post office and get the address changed. The post office will tell you that they cannot change that address. Just I found this out on my own. And then I contacted the buyer and said, hey, listen, you're going to have to change your address. We're going to have to start all over. And he said, that's okay. Just send it. I had all of my mail forwarded. So in the end, I had to do nothing, but this buyer didn't tell me that. So if you ever have anybody make a purchase on Facebook and wants to change the address, just cancel the order and start over. That's going to be the best bet for everybody in that case. Oh, lesson learned. But anyhow, I just wanted to share that with you guys, just so you know.
Yeah,
Can
if you
I
do the
link?
wrong label amount, like if you do under a pound, but it ends up being over a pound, then you have to cancel the order if you're
Yeah.
using prepaid labels. So it's almost better to do your own label. That way, if you do screw up, it's not an issue, but the rate's kind of sometimes better. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Jen's using the $49 version, transfers everything across all 4 platforms. Yeah. And I do too. I do about 10 at a time. I started out with just a couple and I was like, oh, I could do more than this. And I think the most I did at a time was 12, but I got a lot done that night just because I had took my laptop. My husband had like football or the race or something on. I don't even remember what was on, but at least we were got to sit in the same room and spend quality time together, right?
Yeah.
So
So
I
it's like
sit and do
20
that.
more than what I'm doing, but
Yeah.
is it when you say it's super fast, how super fast? I mean, I don't need super fast, but like when I click it to open the other tabs, it kind of takes a hot minute. And I don't know if that's my internet or if that's just the $29 version.
That might be your internet because mine pops open pretty quick.
Hmm.
She went into my eBay store. I don't know if I know how to share my eBay store. Let me see if I can find it or not. Visit store. Here's your storefront. What's new? I don't need all that. Okay, let me see if this link works for you guys. Can you even still see me, by the way, when I click off of there? No, you can't. Okay. Okay, that should work for my store. Same for eBay, chain whatever. Change the address. Yeah. Now, if you buy a Facebook label and you want to, and you're the seller, you can change your selling address as the return address. You can change that, but you can't change the buyer's address where it's going to. Which, I mean, I don't know why, but that's just, I did notice that. So, anyhow, lesson learned. Just thought I wanted to.
And once you print the label, you said the post office wouldn't update the address for you?
I printed the label and took it into the post office, and they said there was nothing they could do because it was a third-party purchase. So basically, when you purchase that label from Facebook, that Indica company is the one that actually is the one that you're buying the label from. And so the post office can't change anything on it. And I said, well, can't you just look up how much I paid for it and pay me back for that? And then I'll purchase a new one. And they said no. Now, I know they can because the other lady has done it for me. And maybe the people that I talked to didn't know how to do it, but they kept telling me they couldn't. But I have had a lady in my post office that has helped me refund a label before. But it was not a Facebook label. It was a Macari label. And I don't know if that's the difference.
Hmm.
Just as while working on one, the others are loading. So by the time I get the next one, everything's already loaded. So there's no wait time for me, but the internet and computer speed have a lot to do with it. Yes, I have noticed that too. Like the first 3 websites will pop up real quick, and then it does take a few, seconds for the rest of them to populate.
Because I go in and I hit copy and I choose the ones I want and then hit copy, and then it takes me off that one tab and starts
Right.
opening the others. So then I go back to the eBay tab and it says processing. When it's done processing, then I click, once it says copy again, then I go back and do the other. But it's the same
Oh,
length of time to do because I have to do one at a time because I don't have the $49 version. But
okay.
I'm only
So,
doing like 5 at a time. So it's not like, yeah,
so
I
like
don't.
with the $49 version, you can open as many as you want. And so I will go, like Jen said, she does 10 at a time. I will just go down the line and click a bunch and they'll all start populating. And so
Mhm.
by the time, like she said, like the first one, like the first item, it'll open the first 3 websites for that one item. And as, like she said, you start working on one of those and like just clicking through and hitting post. But by the time you're done with that one, like 10 more have populated.
Mm.
So yeah, with the $49 version, you can just
Because
choose a
sometimes,
whole bunch.
sometimes when I do that, I go to that tab and I start working on one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I only do one at a time, but if I go to like the eBay one, excuse me,
Bless you.
to list the next one, like copy the next one,
Mm-hmm.
if I go into like Mercari and start filling in the details, it'll like open another tab while I'm working on it.
Yeah.
So that's not that easy for me. Um,
So Megan wants to know, how's your sales this last week?
I had almost 20 that went out the door. I think over the weekend, like from after I went to the post office Friday, some like around 2 to when I left on Monday, I probably had almost 300 in sales.
Yeah.
Plus, I sold that dialysis machine for 400.
Yes, that was
Uh,
nice.
so that was good. But like the last 2 days, I didn't have much. Thank you, Megan.
Mine have just been incredibly oddly consistent. It's the most consistent they've ever been, where I'm having 2 and 3 sales a day. And usually my weekdays are kind of like, I can have 2 or 3 weekdays with no sales, and then my weekends are heavy. And my weekends are still heavy, but I'm having consistent sales every day. So pretty excited about that. I don't know why. I don't know what it is that I've done that's different, but
Well, you've been
I'll
putting a
take
lot
it.
of listings out. Plus, it's the quarter end, I guess. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm struggling. I only got 4 here, and that over the last yesterday and today, so
Hmm.
not so great.
Okay. Megan had a few bundle sales. She was happy to see it. Yeah, bundles are always nice. Sorry, ready to change my setting from it for my kids' closet. Start
What do you mean?
fresh.
Just the look of it, or the type of clothes? And are you ever gonna sell on any other platform besides Poshmark?
Yeah, what would your new aesthetic
I want
be?
to know.
Okay, wait. She said earlier she was listing some kind of girls' Christmas dresses. So are we switching?
Well, it's still kids' clothing, but I'm sure she's not gonna sell them all year round.
Well, not the
Uh,
Christmas. Yeah.
Like, so surely it's. I was just wondering if it was like the style of her, um, like
Yeah.
setup, 'cause she has, I think, on a rocking chair and stuff right now.
All right. See you, Jen. Thanks for stopping in.
Later, Gator. Thanks for joining. Just had a pair of rag and bone boots. So, wow, about time, huh?
It's about that season, isn't it?
Yeah. Did you have them more than a year? Like, did it go through last season and not sell, Christy, or did you get them like the early part of last year or something? Curious.
Okay. What else? I've got, so I have a glass bowl, a miniature, some more of the crystal pieces sold. So those have done really well for me. Having those Swarovski crystal pieces has been a lot of my sales recently. So that may be a big part of what I'm moving along. Um, the wallet I have to send out. What else? I had a few more things. I might take a break from all this and go sit down and package those. What else did I have? Okay. So the same lady bought 2 sets of Swarovski buildings. Somebody else bought the church. Oh, I sold a lot of ceramic doll parts, but I can't remember where I put them, so I haven't found those yet to figure out which bin those are in. But those can go tomorrow if I don't find them today, because I have 2-day handling time. Okay, so the type of clothes I really want to do is classy vintage pieces for kids, even crop clothes for independent photographers and studios. Wait, what was that you held up?
Oh, I just remembered I put some work boots in that box and I meant to cut the box down. And I
Yeah.
just thought about it because I'm listing these boots and I'm like, I didn't do it, did I? And I'm like, there's like this much gap. And I'm like, ugh, they're work
Yeah.
boots. So they should be
Oh, she's a Poshmark only girl, but she's liking the idea of the photography dresses.
Okay.
Yeah. Gotcha.
How come you don't want to do anything other than Poshmark? Just curious.
And Poshmark's the one that I finally just gave up on.
Yeah, I can't even. I've quit them twice already. So I won't ever go back to them.
I quit them once. I consider going back, especially when I started cross posting again, but I haven't. Oh, this girdle is so cute. Look at this on the front of there.
What is that?
It's a little bow with a
I mean, but what
flower.
is the.
Oh, I can't believe it's a girdle.
Oh, God. Looks like a little crocheted thing.
Oh, God, there's a bug in here. Oh, Gail, I'm going to have to take this out of the package and get that bug out. It's dead. I mean, it's just like a fly. Ugh. Okay. Got that out. I'm going to make sure there's no more in there. Right? Ooh, I wonder if this elastic... Oh, no, the elastic's still good. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're going to get this listed real quick here. It'll just take a minute. I wonder if I should take a picture of it out of the box, or if I just take a picture of the box.
Someone sent me a message about a bracelet they paid on Facebook. This is why I shouldn't mess with it. $3 that it arrived damaged. It's like one of those plastic bracelets that have like the beads in it, the fake plastic beads.
Yeah.
And so one of them popped off. Right? It's brand new, but it popped off. It's all plastic. And they paid $3 for it. So I'm like, I'll submit a return. I mean,
Yeah.
what you know,
Was that an eBay sale or Facebook?
Facebook Marketplace. So this will be my first return that I'm going to have them go through Facebook for. So I'm curious to see how that gets handled. I'm going to say go ahead and submit a return through Facebook if you wish.
Oh, Megan says Poshmark's just been easier.
It is. It's easy to list, easy to ship, and I think, don't they have a new feature where it does the click of a button, the sharing stuff? But you can't sell anything. Like a lot of my stuff is like $10 to $20, kind of 25 sometimes, but you get lost in a lot of fees if it's under 15.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really work for me.
Yeah, you definitely want
all the management you have to do.
Yeah, you definitely want over 15.
You ought to at least try it. If you don't have Facebook, you ought to at least get on it just for selling on Marketplace, I think.
I'm kind of sad this has the old price tag on it, so I won't be able to sell it. Well, It's vintage though, right? I can sell it for more than what it shows on the price tag, can I?
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay.
Okay, so I have 4 drafts. Let's see what we got here. You know what? I think I'm gonna list these cheap shoes. The shoes are so easy to photograph, so
Yeah.
why not? They're not like no damage at all. They're like near perfect. So if someone wants to pay $5 or something, hell, I mean they're my size. Let me try them on. Actually, they're too big for me.
Hey, Victoria. Thanks
Hey,
for
girl,
stopping in.
how are you? Hadn't seen you in here before. Welcome.
Oh, she's been here before.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just on mine. I haven't seen her.
Yeah.
I always have those items that are cheaper that make great add-ons for.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you have to sell them in the bundles, but if you get an individual sale, isn't it like $2.99 if it's under $15? Yeah, no, I think you just forgot my name, which is fine because I hadn't been on your channel in a while. I hadn't been, so do not feel bad. It's hard to keep up with everyone's names, and you have a lot of people coming and going on your lives. We need to do what Victoria does, is her little auctions. I imagine though that Erin, I think she froze. Well, she froze in a beautiful position. So making new changes for the new year. That's awesome. Go for it.
Hey, I'm back.
Are you back?
Yeah. But it looks like there's two of me, so I'm gonna have to get rid of the other one.
Yeah, the other you froze on the other one.
That's so weird because it's the same device. Sorry about that. All of a sudden, like, all I saw was like two spinning circles, and I was like, well, I don't know if they can hear me or not. That's okay. I have this teeny tiny little coin purse. I don't know if it's even worth listing. Like, there's literally no tag in it. There's no label, like no materials label, no made in China label, like nothing.
I don't know.
Like
Just
I'm guessing it's silk, but I don't know. Oh well, I'll photograph it and look it up later. So, what days do you guys usually go live? Oh, this is it. So we switched from Thursday nights, and we are now just on Wednesday mornings, 10 o'clock Central and 11 Eastern, and we switch back and forth. So next week we will be over on Small Town Picker channel. So,
and it's going to be 2 hours.
yes, 2 hours.
We'll stop in like about 30 minutes this
Yeah.
time. Sometimes I think we went really long last time,
We
which is
did.
okay, but
Yeah,
I
but
have
like,
errands.
yes, that's exactly where I'm at today because I didn't get everything done before I logged on here. Even though I tried really hard to get everything done. Yeah, I think 2 hours is good though.
Yeah. Megan, yeah, definitely check out those other thrift stores and talk to them if you're looking like specific, the girls' dresses and stuff, just let them know. Because you know how some people are, they're like, oh, I got more of those if you want them, you know?
Yeah.
So definitely, I would suggest it.
Ooh, what was that?
My guy's about to call me. I'm going to put him on Do Not Disturb. Probably won't work because he's on my special list. He He, yeah,
Kelly.
he
Is
forgets.
he at lunch?
I don't know. He just calls me usually when he's in between driving from one place to another.
Yeah.
But he always forgets when I'm on my live and just calls.
Oh, Megan's in a new area. Okay. All right, Christy, we'll see ya.
Oh, she's leaving.
She has to go to a different station in
Uh,
the, so she'll be away from
okay.
the.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do after this. I'm going to take photos if I don't go to the bins. Not sure. Tomorrow's dollar day on the bins, so I'm tempted to just go then, but I don't know.
All right, Victoria said she's usually home on Wednesday mornings. Oh yeah, come hang out. We try and get as much work done as we can. We yammer on, but
Yeah, it's a new thing we're trying to do.
it's a new thing.
A new thing we're
It's
trying
new.
to get work done. Normally we just chat and maybe take photos, but I'm like, this is full time job for me now. I gotta get some stuff listed. It's just me. Okay. So actually, yeah, 2 pounds. I pay more in shipping than I order. 2 pounds. And maybe, are you there, Aaron? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe the list perfectly $50 version is what I should do because this is what I do. Like I'm noting what they are, what I want to get for them and the weight, right?
Okay.
When I go to cross post, then I have that quick reference, so I don't have to open my eBay draft to look
Right.
at details. So if I do the list perfectly one, then I don't have to worry about that, right? Because it'll carry the price and the weight.
Exactly.
Does
Yeah, and that's what I was looking at. Like, I didn't want to mess with all that because I remembered you saying that was how you did it. So when I
mhm.
signed on there, that's when I didn't want to mess with all that. So I went ahead and signed up for the one that transfers all that for you.
When you do the Facebook, does it by default use the prepaid label option?
Wait, say that again.
Well, on the shipping part of Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
does do you use does it default to the prepaid shipping label and that weight range? So like if you say
No, I think every time I had to go in and choose prepaid label.
okay, but it had because the weight is there only shows after you choose prepaid label.
Okay, so maybe it's not changing. I guess. Okay, so it's not choosing the weight for me then on Facebook Marketplace. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
well, because you have to choose whether before you choose the weight, you
Yeah.
choose whether you want to use your own label or a prepaid label.
Yeah.
And
So
if
on
you
Facebook Marketplace, it's not doing that. On Mercari, it does.
okay, so then I still have to write down the weight.
Yeah, but I guess with mine, I just always know what the weight is. So
How do you just know what the weight is for real?
I don't know. I just do. There are some things I have to go back and reference my eBay listing, but okay. So like, if I'm selling a wallet, I know most wallets I can get out for 12 ounces because I'm putting
Mm-hmm.
them in a poly bag. They're not going to break. A piece of crystal, I know I'm going to put in as a pound because I need some serious packaging with that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So just in general, like I know how much I can ship stuff for.
Victoria's talking about your shoe hanger. Yeah,
My
I've heard people
sugar.
do that. Actually,
Okay.
I've seen people do it like in their like utility room to hold like
Yeah. So
supplies like
I have
cleaners.
like photo props in here, cleaning supplies. If I'm sitting here and something's dusty, I've got like I got my sweater shaver in here.
That's
I've
actually a good
got
idea.
little sticky notes.
I have a
Um,
rolling coat. That would take less space, wouldn't it?
Yeah, silver. It's just the way it's set up in here because I have the door right here by my photo box. Because like you guys are like sitting inside my photo box here. Yeah, so like I have markers, glue gun, silver polish, lint brushes, dolls, a little doll stand in case I need to stand somebody up. Yeah, just random stuff in there. Some batteries. This is actually stuff that needs photographed and listed up here. But yeah, that's been really handy to have in that spot right there. Because I had all of that just kind of stacked over to the sides inside of this photo booth, but it was taking up too much space. So I just have a little teeny tiny box now with just like pens and pliers and stuff in it. My Windex. I keep Windex around all the time. Look what I did not get listed in time for Halloween. I'm so sad. This little copper pumpkin.
Oh. Maybe it'll still sell because it's kind of fall time.
Yeah, it is cute. It's Hosley. I don't know what that means. But yeah, it was super cute. I was kind of bummed. I don't know how I missed it, but who knows? There it is, still sitting here waiting to be photographed. Maybe I'll photograph that now, huh?
Yeah, might as well.
I will, Gail, I'll double check that when I pull up one of those listings on my laptop because I've got you guys on my iPad and like the Chrome extension doesn't work on here.
Mm-hmm.
But I will double check that on a Facebook Marketplace.
I think
Transaction.
they have a demo, but the demo is not for like, I don't think it's Facebook. So
Gotcha. Yeah, Victoria, that's what exactly. It was all the stuff that was cluttering up where I was working at that I
I
kind
got
of
an order.
started shuffling over there.
Woohoo!
You got one?
I sold another I Love Lucy for $39.
All right. Awesome.
Yeah, let me update that.
Oh, Megan. Megan forgot to get the Halloween costumes listed. That's okay. It'll come around again. Okay,
I'm
let's
definitely
see.
gonna go find those, see if there's any I Love Lucy's. Another lady was there and she's a reseller. I see her there all the time. And
Yeah.
she's like, oh, my mother loves I Love Lucy. She's like, I think I'll get two. She grabbed two, and there was like 4 or 5 others, and I'm like, because I was already on a mission trying to find them all, so I'm like, doo,
Yes.
doo, doo, doo. And she probably is like, I better look those up. Not be there anymore. Full of
That's
costumes. Oh,
funny.
man.
I'm glad those are selling for you though, because you got a good deal
Heck
on
yeah.
them.
Unfortunately, I only got like 6 of them at 8 each. This one sold for 39. So, I mean, I'm definitely doing good on them. I just need to make my $311 back.
Yeah. Well, I'm at, what did I figure? I was at close to 700 out of the 1200. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Yes, for sure.
But it's still another 500 to go. It's
Yeah,
still not all the way there yet.
it won't be long.
Yeah, that was my biggest purchase ever. Ever. And
Now,
there's still a lot I don't have listed. There's a Jim Shore nativity that I don't have listed. There's a Goebel Hummel nativity I don't have listed. I think the Hummel one, honestly, I think I'm going to list that one in parts because I think I can get more out of those pieces separately than I can all together. But the Jim Shore one definitely is going to go all together.
oh man, these Michael Kors, they have some flaking on them.
They do? We're at?
Just one spot that I found so far, like right here.
Mm-hmm. That shouldn't be too big of a deal.
It's got some toe jam in there.
Does it?
Yeah. and it won't come off. So I don't know, man.
I thought those were the new ones.
New, no.
Mm-mm.
These are from the church rummage sale.
Oh.
I didn't realize that these were in there, and she had bagged up because I said all the shoes and clothes that they had.
Yeah.
So I went ahead and that's why I just pulled out the bag that was in my minivan with the shoes in it. And I'm like, those are
Oh.
easy to list, so I'm gonna go ahead and get those. And these were in it, so I'm gonna get them listed. But I don't know. They probably won't go for much. I don't know what these go for anyway. I'm all excited like there's something, but they may not.
So Megan said she was straightening up her area in bins and found a bin full of costumes.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Courtney's here. Hey, thanks for joining us. We were just trying to get some work done. I was really thinking about going part-time back at the hospital after leave. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah. I would.
yeah.
Hey, I'll be right back.
So for those of you that don't know, Megan works as a nurse full-time at the hospital, and she is on pre-maternity leave right now. So, well, Megan, are you making enough with your reselling to cover that part-time work that you'd be missing? Like if you just went back part-time? And like, does it affect your benefits? Are you going to need different benefits at part-time? I mean, I know that's all the things that like we all have to consider when you go from a full-time job down to reselling.
But if you love your job, then
Yeah.
you might as well keep doing it. That's what I would think.
Yeah. All right, so we've got about 15 minutes left. What do you want to tell the audience, Gail, before we go?
Get some work done. Get her done.
Get stuff
Yeah.
done.
I don't have a PSA or anything.
Yeah. So next week we will be over on Gail's channel at Small Town Picker. Same time, so 10 Central and 11 Eastern. And hopefully get some more work done. I did get quite a few photographed today. So like everything I did show and tell with this morning, minus the glasses, I have all of that photographed. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with these glasses frames yet. I have to think about those because I might keep the ladies' ones. I'm going to clean those up a little bit and see what I think about those.
Put the shoes behind me, so I'll take photos when I get done.
Yeah.
Someone sold these shoes on auction for $3.99.
Did you buy them that cheap?
Well, no, this is the one that I paid $40 for everything. So yeah, but like I'm also seeing a couple of others that sold at regular price, like $36, free shipping. So I'll probably go for like 27 or something like that.
Okay, now I'm thinking like I have 5 of these little custard dishes, which is kind of it's like literally an odd number actually. I don't know if I should like put it as a quantity of 5 or just sell it as one lot, since it's an odd number.
Oh, how much could you get for just one?
Oh, you know what? I must have looked them up, weeks and weeks ago. I have no idea.
Well, to me, that would be what I would use to determine whether or not.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to do all one lot just to make my life easier. There's a little bit of condition issues with some of the coloring. So, oh shoot, I'm going to have to take the gray background down. They're not showing up on here. Oh, the trials and tribulations of being a reseller. Hey, does anybody need a fanny pack? I have the best one ever. Look
That's
at
cool.
it's like hand stitched on there.
Nice. What are you gonna sell that one for?
I don't know. I have no idea, but it's in really good shape. It's got a vintage handicrafts tag in it. It's really well made. Okay, Megan's at a crossroads, needs more time, technically don't need work, passions, labor and delivery. Yeah, that's hard. Having 3 kids. I know. Kind of don't want to work full time. That I can relate to totally. Not wanting to work full time for sure. I need to stuff this fanny pack to get a good picture of it. So I'm gonna crinkle some paper up here real quick. I know some people don't like that noise. But it's going to look better in the picture. I think you'll probably be in a better place to decide after the baby gets here and you're like, yeah, I really don't want to leave the baby. And your kids are little too, aren't they? They're not like older kids and a baby. It's like 3 little kids, right?
Yeah, I think they look like they're under 10, huh?
Yeah.
So, quick question. When you're doing eBay, and you know how it has like the condition, pre-owned, and under that condition description, do you
Uh-huh.
ever put the flaws there or do you put them in the description?
I put them in the description. I don't ever mess with that space under
Well,
condition.
because you know when you're searching for an item
Mm-hmm.
and it has a little blurb of the condition, like no flaws, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, is that because they put it in the description? Because if they're flaws, I really don't want that appearing on the actual listing. I want it.
That is from the condition explanation. That's not
Okay.
from the description. So if you
Yeah.
use that little space, it'll show up when they're scrolling through the original search.
So I put C description. Maybe that's just as bad to say, you know,
Well, I
maybe there's
don't because
something wrong with it.
sometimes my title says read description or read or see pictures. Like I put that, but I don't want to put necessarily that there's a flaw, but I want them to definitely read about the description of the item.
Yeah.
Okay, so Courtney says she fills that part in because it shows up better. So people are more likely to see what you put in that description for the condition than they are to read the actual description.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I have found people
Well,
that
I
bought
think
things.
when you're browsing items for sale, you see it before you even click in it. To me,
Right.
that could be a negative if you're saying, "Oh, it's flaky." You know, this is gold is flaking off in this area. Then someone might just keep going. Whereas,
And never
you know,
look at it. Yeah.
yeah, if they never look at it and it's a flaw, they can't say it's an item not as described, right? Because you're putting
Right.
it in the description. Like to me, I'm thinking they're more likely to miss the flaw that you noted in the description.
Yes, they're very likely to miss it.
And that's not on me. Like if they want to return it, they pay the shipping on the returns and everything else. So I'm good with that. I mean,
Right.
I guess it's a little sneaky, but nobody wants the flaw to show up on the listing, like right there in your face, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, she said she's doing a damage item right now and want them to know the damage is there so you don't get it returned. Right. Or right. eBay can force the return, can force you to pay for the return if they put it in as an item not as described. And even if you have it in the description and the customer says item not as described, eBay can still charge you for it.
Yeah, but can't you go to eBay and say, but it is as described? The photos and description are there indicating the flaws.
You've got about a 50-50 shot at that point.
Why is it 50-50?
It's not guaranteed. Sometimes they just say the customer said it's not as described. I mean, you're taking a, okay, so here's an example. I had a customer that I sent them an offer on an item, and they accepted the offer and said that, obviously they wanted that item. Plus, they purchased another item and sent me a message and said, could you combine shipping? So I knew that they had looked at, several of my items. But then they came back like 5 minutes later and they're like, wait, that first one that you sent me an offer on has a defect. I don't want it. So
Yeah.
luckily they caught that before I packaged it and shipped it, and they wanted to return it.
Mm-hmm.
But I was just assuming that if they, looked at it and liked it and were watching it, that they wanted it with the flaw, but they didn't catch the flaw until later.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I don't use that condition space, but that's just me. I put it in the description, and I put a note in the title that says read description.
Yeah, I mean, it's an extra
Okay.
field to fill in, but I do take the time to say see description. But if I'm going to take the time to note the flaw, then I
Mm-hmm.
have to copy and paste that down when I'm already copying and pasting the title.
Right.
Like, I don't know, it's a lot of things. Thanks, Megan. I'm glad you like those videos.
Oh yeah, I like the shipping video too. So yeah, it's just
Yeah.
whatever works best for you, kind of an issue. I know that. Unfortunately, yeah, eBay just sides with the buyer so many times. It's really frustrating. Okay, so Courtney's copying and pasting it down into the description too.
Yeah, but then so normally when I do the title, then I'll copy the title while I'm there. So then
Mm-hmm.
when I get to the description, I can paste the title in there because it doesn't
Right.
fill it in for me. Um,
If I do it mobily, it transfers all that for me.
yeah, but on the computer it doesn't. So
Right.
then I have to scroll down, paste it there, and then scroll back up to the description of the condition, copy that, and scroll down to paste it. Like it's extra steps. Not that I'm
Right.
like trying to do a massive. I'm trying to work faster, but I want to work smarter, not harder. For
All right.
sure.
Tracy says, quit being sensible. This is eBay. They kick people off for no reason. So there's a thought on that. It sucks that it shouldn't be a struggle. You would think that a company that needs you to post things for sale and to sell things to get money would work with you on this stuff, but they don't. Which is really sad. That was such a hard pill to swallow when I started this all up. Oh, I need to measure this. You guys, measurements and items and purses and accessories and clothes and measurements. So I posted that purse for sale the other day, and the first thing I get is a message that says, what's the drop on the handle on this purse? I mean, it's a small bag. I had the measurements of the bag. Like, you could have guessed by looking at it that it wasn't more than 9 inches. Like, there was no way from the measurements of that bag that the drop on that purse was more than 9 inches. So rather than me digging the purse out and going and measuring it, I found another listing with the same purse that had the measurement in it. And I was like, hey, it's 9 inches.
Yeah, that's funny.
I was
Actually, I don't even go to doing that. Like when I'm doing purses, and maybe I should. I just do the width, depth, and height.
And that's all I did. But they wanted to know about the handle, and I was like, you know what?
Look
at another listing.
I do that on backpacks. Someone's like, is it small, medium, or large? I'm like, the measurements are there. Like, at that point, isn't small, medium, or large an opinion? Right?
It is 100%. Yep.
I mean, it obviously mattered in that Coach purse because I had it as like a mini or something.
Yeah, that was
like
different.
A mini or whatever. And I was like, it's a mini, like it's listed. Okay, just want to make sure. I was hoping it wasn't. I was like, okay, well. So obviously that matters, but.
Yeah. But yeah, all I did was pull somebody else's listing up.
Smart.
I was like, I don't know. Like, it's not a big purse. There's no way. It's not a 30-inch drop. I can tell you that. You know, like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. People, I don't know. Just did not make any sense for them to ask. And it was like, it was kind of obvious what it was going to be. Anyhow, my bad for not measuring it, I guess. All right. We are just about at 2 hours now. I think I'm going to log off and try calling the doctor's office again, see if somebody actually answers this time.
Okay, doke.
And put my phone on the charger because it's going to die. And I have my cord plugged into the iPad, so I can't charge my phone right now.
Oh, man. Okay, well,
It was fun working with you guys today. I
yeah,
enjoyed
I hope
this.
everybody got some stuff done. Just straight
Yeah.
up, just pack stuff and keep the live going. You have to keep the live going. Megan, if you want to do a hangout private or something, I could do that. I mean, I
Oh,
still
yeah.
have photographing, but as far as the live goes, I guess we gotta shut it down. But if you want to do that, let me know. I can do. You're not on Instagram, are you? I can
No,
always.
Megan's not.
Okay, if you get on Instagram, we have like a group that will just like go in a few people and just say, "Hey, you want to do a live hangout? Not a live hangout, but
Mm-hmm.
a hangout." So that way we're talking like this, but not it's not live, and that
Right.
way we can work and have somebody to talk to while we do it. Ken,
Um,
thank you, and
can
a
I
profit.
drop the can I put the link in here for this and you guys can keep using it?
No, I can't. That's okay. I'm good
Okay.
because I gotta take time to photograph, and it's 12,
Okay.
and again, I haven't eaten yet, so. But
Yeah,
yeah,
Megan, you need to join us on Instagram.
yeah, just you can do an Instagram account and just make it private and you can still chat people even if you're not following them or being followed. And then we could
Yep.
just add you. I think right now it's just Aaron, Danica, Greg, and me that we
Yeah.
normally sometimes jump on. So if anyone else wants to be added to that and we just randomly be like, hey, anybody want to do a hangout? And then some will join, some won't. So
Yeah. Let us know if you guys want into that.
yeah. So
All
we
right.
can
Have a
talk
good
about that
day.
in the next video, just, because
Yeah.
it's kind
Yeah.
of cool to do. So, all right, cool.
Talk about that some more.
All right, y'all.
Thank you all for coming. We really appreciate you stopping in.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
See
See you
ya.
later.